Babies. From the moment they're born, they look to you to keep them safe and secure. And that responsibility is never more important than when you place that most precious cargo of all, your baby, in your car or van.
It's not always easy getting the little ones in their car seat, but when I think of the alternative, doing it right gives me peace of mind.
I respond to lots of different kinds of calls: fires, car accidents, medical emergencies, cardiac patients. But the most heartbreaking thing that I see is when I respond to a car accident and a child isn't properly secured in a safety seat and he's injured because of it.
Hello, I'm Claudia Catalano, your host for this important video. If you're viewing this because you're expecting or you've just had a baby, congratulations. I'm sure you'll agree, no matter how old your children are, they deserve the very best protection. But did you know that more children are injured or killed in auto crashes than from any other kind of injury? Today, kids of all ages are on the road more than ever before. That's why there's an even greater need to understand the safety benefits that car seats offer. Car seats are designed to protect a child as much as possible in a crash situation. They limit the motion of the child and therefore the forces of a crash, similar to the protection provided to adults by the vehicle restraint system. Car seats save lives.
Although car seats are required by law for children of certain ages and weights in every state, many parents are still not using them or are using them improperly. Often this is because car seat purchasing, installation, and use can seem overwhelming and confusing. Now, this has led to at least 80% of car seats being improperly used in vehicles today. That's a startling fact. And unfortunately, the reality is that many car seat safety educators report an even higher rate of misuse. The safest place for your child's car seat is in the back seat of your vehicle. This is the area that's most protected from the impact of a frontal collision. The center of the back seat is the best place for the car seat, but only if your car seat fits securely in that position. Now, the front seat is not the best place for a car seat, especially if there is a passenger side airbag. The force of an airbag inflating at a rate of up to 200 miles per hour is enough to fatally injure a small child. This is a tragedy that can be avoided. Car seats save lives, but they need to be used correctly. Yet, with such an array of car seats to choose from, selecting one can be confusing, especially when you realize that all car seats are not the same. Here to help you learn the differences between car seats and how to use them properly is car seat safety expert Lori Walker with the Pennsylvania chapter of the American Academy of Pediatrics.
As you can imagine, the American Academy of Pediatrics has a very special interest in child passenger safety. I'm here to help make it easier for you to select an appropriate car seat for you, your family, and your type of vehicle. I'll share with you a few easy-to-remember guidelines that will assist you when choosing a car seat, as well as help you to use it properly. There are 3 basic categories of car seats: the rear-facing infant model, a car seat that converts from a rear-facing to a forward-facing position called a convertible, and for older children, the booster car seat. It's important to learn about each and how to use them properly in order to reduce the chance of misuse. So let's take a closer look at these different kinds of car seats. A rear-facing infant seat is suitable for infants up to 20 or 22 pounds. This particular car seat accommodates a baby weighing up to 22 pounds. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that infants weighing under 20 pounds and younger than 1 year ride in the rear-facing position. Be sure to check your car seat instruction manual for the specific weight guidelines. Remember, the infant car seat can only be used rear-facing. A convenient feature of most rear-facing infant car seats is that they can also be used as a carrier. Once children outgrow an infant seat, move them into a convertible car seat. A convertible car seat, used from birth to 40 pounds, is the most popular and widely used car seat. It has the ability to adjust to a rear-facing position for infants, as well as a forward-facing position for toddlers. Remember, Use the seat exactly as the manufacturer directs. Finally, move your child to a booster seat once he or she outgrows a convertible car seat. The purpose of a booster car seat is to properly position the vehicle belts on your growing child for maximum protection in the event of a crash. Since convertible car seats are the most widely used car seats, we'll first take a detailed look at how to properly use this seat for infants from birth to 40 pounds. For infants, and especially newborns, the special protection provided by a car seat in the rear-facing position is critical. An infant's neck is undeveloped and may not withstand the forces of a crash if placed forward-facing. The rear-facing position affords protection and support for your baby's neck and head, thus reducing crash-associated injuries to the head and neck. Infants should always ride in the back seat and face the rear of the car. Never seat an infant facing forward or in front of an airbag. The potential for a life-threatening injury is much higher. Once your child outgrows the rear-facing guidelines specified for your car seat, the convertible car seat is used for toddlers in the forward-facing and upright position. Although all car seats are intended to protect children when riding in motor vehicles, there are certain facts to remember and certain product features to look for that will make your child safer. First of all, every car seat and vehicle is different, and not all car seats are compatible with all models of cars. It's important to ensure that your car seat is securely and snugly held in your type of vehicle. The contour of the car seat base and the seat belt type can affect your choice of car seat. A car seat will protect your child the best when it's securely attached to the vehicle, with as little forward or side-to-side motion as possible. A loose fit can be dangerous. A safe and proper fit means there's no movement. So remember to make sure that the car seat you purchase fits securely in your vehicle. To further ensure a tight, snug fit, some car seats come with a factory-installed tether strap or tether location point, where a tether can later be installed. A tether is an additional belt attached to the top of your convertible car seat in its forward-facing position that anchors it to the frame of your car, minivan, or truck. All car seats must meet specific performance standards that are intended to provide protection to children in a crash. But the tether strap has been shown to further reduce the forward motion of the car seat and the child's head in a crash, significantly reducing the potential for injury. As you can see, the use of a tether strap can make a significant difference in reducing forward motion. So when purchasing a car seat, look for an added tether strap. There are basically 3 different types of harnesses on a convertible seat: the 3-point T-shield harness, the overhead full shield harness, and the 5-point harness. Safety experts and engineers advocate the 5-point harness for offering the best protection. The 5-point uses 5 belts, 2 placed over the shoulders, 2 over the hips, and 1 between the legs to hold a child securely. By providing these 5 points to hold your child, this harness provides excellent containment in a crash. So look for a 5-point harness. As noted earlier, at least 80% of the time, children are not properly secured in a vehicle. No car seat is going to protect your child if it isn't used. And if it's not installed properly, it will offer only limited protection. Depending on your type of vehicle seat belt, a locking clip may be essential to tighten seat belts securely around or through the car seat. The locking clip helps to secure the vehicle seat belt webbing, providing a snug fit so the seat belt will not slide or loosen. Some vehicle models require a locking clip similar to this one. Others have locking clips built right into the seat. It's very important that you use a locking clip if your vehicle belts require one. Again, be sure to review your vehicle owner's manual and your car seat instructions. Let's take a look at some other elements to keep in mind when considering ease of installation. It's critical that the harness holding your child into the car seat is through the correct harness slots for the size and weight of your child. Equally important is that the vehicle belts are correctly routed depending on whether you're using the seat in the rear-facing infant position or the forward-facing toddler position. Some car seats make it easier by color-coding the infant and toddler belt paths. Another important element is positioning of the car seat. The car seat must be in the correct recline or upright position depending on whether you're using the seat rear or forward-facing. All of these factors can drastically affect the performance of a seat in a crash situation. Look for a car seat that makes it easy for you to buckle up your child correctly, and also for a babysitter or grandparent to do it correctly every time. So choose a car seat that is easy to install correctly every time. A final consideration when shopping for a car seat is that different seats are constructed with different materials. A good reinforced frame will withstand an impact. You'll find that some car seats are made with an all-plastic frame, while others use both steel and plastic. All are intended to protect a child while riding in a car. However, a steel frame construction adds strength. Its strength gives an added measure of protection. Look for car seats that are built with sturdy, durable materials. So remember, when selecting a convertible car seat, just think safer. S. Choose a car seat that fits securely in your type of vehicle. A. An added tether strap further reduces the forward motion of your child in a crash, significantly reducing the potential for injury. F. A 5-point harness provides excellent containment in a crash. E stands for easy to install, correctly, every time. Finally, R is to remind you that added strength is gained from a reinforced, sturdy frame. Infant-only car seats are small and light, so they can be carried to and from the car with the baby left undisturbed inside. When selecting an infant car seat, it's important to ensure that the car seat you choose can be securely and snugly held in your type of vehicle. Not all car seats are compatible with all models of cars, so it's a good idea to check your new car seat before using it. The 5-point harness is advocated by safety experts because it offers 5 points to hold baby, providing excellent containment in a crash, particularly for small infants. It's critical that the harness belts fit snugly around the baby. Look for a car seat that makes it easy to adjust all 5 belts evenly to get a secure fit with every ride. Test the harness belts to ensure a snug adjustment. When using the rear-facing infant seat, it's also critical that baby rides halfway between upright and fully reclined at an angle of 45 degrees. If the car seat is standing too upright, it may allow a newborn's head to fall forward, causing the airway to close. Some car seats provide guidelines that make it easy to see when the seat is positioned at the proper angle for an infant. The secure installation of your infant car seat is critical to the safety of your baby. Remember, depending on your type of vehicle seatbelt, a locking clip may be necessary to prevent the vehicle seatbelts from loosening once they are tightened through the car seat. A good installation of the car seat means that there is little forward or side-to-side motion once the vehicle seat belts have been secured through the car seat. A final note about using an infant car seat in shopping carts. Unfortunately, many infants are injured each year as a result of falling from a shopping cart, either because the restraints of the car seat were not properly used or because the car seat itself was not securely attached to the shopping cart. Always make sure that your baby is properly secured by the car seat harness whenever placed in the seat. Also, most infant car seats have a mechanism for attaching the car seat to a shopping cart. Look for an infant car seat that has an extra strong lock, such as this one, and be sure you understand how to use it properly. Although you may not be ready for a booster car seat just yet, I'd like to take a couple of minutes to emphasize the important safety points to remember when your child is ready for the booster car seat. Once your child outgrows the convertible car seat, a belt positioning booster seat is essential to safely protect your child until he or she is at least 60 pounds. Be sure to check your car seat owner's manual to determine the specific weight guidelines. The belt positioning booster car seat enables the lap and shoulder belts to be positioned correctly on a child. Most vehicle lap and shoulder belts were designed for adults, so it's vital that vehicle shoulder and lap belts be correctly positioned so they can protect your child in a crash. Usually the use of the booster seat can be discontinued once the child reaches a weight of 60 to 80 pounds. However, the height of the child should also be taken into consideration. This particular seat makes it easy for you to see that your child is within the height guidelines of the seat. Finally, because every car seat and vehicle is different, carefully follow your car seat instructions and your vehicle owner's manual, and keep them handy. Take the time to read your instruction manuals to be sure you're installing the car seat correctly, given your type of vehicle. It takes a little extra time, but it's the best investment you can make.
We hope this video has helped you to understand the differences among car seats and provided valuable information on how to use them properly. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration offers a toll-free hotline for learning more about car seat safety. Their number is 1-800-424-9393. Taking the time to properly use a car seat is not only a responsible act, it's an act of love. You carried your baby safely for his first 9 months of life. Now it's important that you carry him safely in your vehicle every time you travel, no matter how short the trip.